The official 11 plus GL assessment mathematics, paper 1, part 1. I will be solving in this part 1 numbers 1 to 20. Remember, this paper 1 has questions from number 1 to 50, but I'll be breaking it down from 1 to 20, then from 21 to 35, and from 36 to 60. Question number 1. What is the number in the figure? 5,109. Correct answer E. 5,109. Question number 2. And we are given the symbol stands for 12 chips. Now the question says, look at this table. How many more chips are in dock A than dock B than dock C? Let's go to dock A. There are 12 chips there, and in dock C there are 6, which is half of the symbol given to us. Therefore, how many more? That is 12 subtract 6, which is equal to 6. Correct option is E. Number 3. What is the value of 7 in the number 7,240? That is going to be 7,000. The correct option is A. 7,000. 7,000. Option A. Number 3. Number 4. We are asked, the hills are at 3, 4. Now, the lighthouse is at what? Question mark. This is the lighthouse. So, the lighthouse, we draw a vertical line to get 1 and a horizontal line to get 6. Therefore, the coordinate of the lighthouse is 1, 6. Correct option is number B. Okay, option B is correct. That is the coordinate of the lighthouse. Number 5. What is the missing number in this sequence? The missing number. What will we do? Let's find the difference. 393 minus 384. We subtract. When the subtraction is done, we are going to get 9. Therefore, it is being reduced by 9. So if we now do 384 minus 9, let's see if it will give us 375. So move 1 to this place. Here remains 7. 14 minus 9 will give us 5. Okay, and then here is remaining 7, 3. Therefore, this is correct. Therefore, the correct answer now will be 375 minus 9. So here is 15 minus 9 will give us 6. Therefore, this place is remaining 6. Then here is 3. 366 is the missing number. Option E. Number 6. We are given how many of these triangles we fill the hexagon. The hexagon. This is an equilateral triangle, meaning all the 3 sides are equal. How many of them can fit into this hexagon? If this is the center of the hexagon, I can make the similar equilateral triangle here, another one here, another one here, another one here, please, I beg your pardon, this should be straight, another one here. So they are equal. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct option is option D. So 6 of such of that equal equilateral triangles can fit into the hexagon. Number 7. Iveta was 1.43 meters tall. She grew 2 centimeters more. How tall was she then in meters? How tall was she then in meters? So 1.43, 2 centimeters to meters is divided by 100. That is going to give us 0.02. So we add the extra height, which is 0.02. We add it. That is going to give us 1.45. So she is 1.45 tall for question number 7. That is correct. Next is question number 8. What fraction of the whole shape is shaded? Let's count all the equilateral triangles. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 of them. Shaded is 3. So if we reduce it, that will give us 1 out of 3. Option B. We go to question number 9. Write the correct number in the box. 123 divided by dash equal to 123. That is when you divide by 1, because 123 divided by 1 is equal to 123. So the correct option is option A. We go to question number 10. And number 10 says A minus 9 is equal to 10. Therefore, you move 9 to the right-hand side and it becomes addition. Therefore, A is equal to 19. Correct option is option A. We move to question number 11. Here we are given, uh, say a jug holds 1 liter. Here is a jug. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. Okay. Now, the jar is filled from the jug. Okay. So if you want to take the water in the jug to fill the jar, and the height of the jar or the capacity of the jar is 700, how much water will be left in the jug? So what it means is 1000 subtract 700. That will give us 300. So that should be 300 ml. But to the answers from the options, we don't have 300. So we convert it to liters. That is divided by 1000. 1, 2 cancels out. One more zero move to the front. That will give us 0.3 liters. That is option A is correct. Good. Let's go to question number 12. Here we are given how many hours did he spend out of doors playing football, fishing, and the cycling. So this is 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours for football. Here is exactly plus 3 hours for, no, we don't need this. Okay, for cycling is also 3 hours. Cycling is 3 hours. And then fishing is exactly 2 hours plus 2 hours. So this and this will give us 7.5 hours. So that is option C. All right. You read the number of hours according to the rectangles in the bar chart. Excellent. We come to number 13. When they saved 2.2 pounds 50 a week, how many weeks did it take her to save 20 pounds? We divide, okay? 20 pounds divided by 2.50. This is the sentence as saying, move this decimal 1, 2. That will now give us 250. Then you add the 2 zeros here. That becomes 2,000. Okay, we can now divide it. Okay, when you now use 25 to divide 200, it will be very easy for you. And that is 8 times. Therefore, that can be saved within 8 weeks. The correct option is 8 weeks. 8 weeks. All right, let's go to question number 14. Question number 14, and it says, how many small squares will fit into the large rectangle? So what we do, since we want to fit it into this large rectangle, let's find the area. That is 1 multiplied by 1 equal to 1 cm square. We find the area here. 6 multiplied by 3, that is equal to 18 cm square. So to fit this into the rectangle, 18 divided by 1 is 18. Correct option is 18. So you are moving these squares into the rectangle, and the 18 of them will fill the space in the rectangle. We go to question number 15. The diameter of a circle is 20 cm. How far is the circle from the center? How far is the circle? Is the circumference from the center? What that means is that if the diameter of the circle is 20, therefore radius is half of it, which is 20 divided by 2. That is 10 cm. Okay, so from the center to the circumference is 10 centimeters. We go to question number 16. 222 children each voted for their favorite games. These pie charts shows the result. Okay, if you look at the pie chart, a whole 180 degrees is for soccer. Now, the remaining 180 is divided into three sections. That is 180 divided by 3 will give us 60. All right. How many children voted for karate? Okay, for karate, the angle is 60, and therefore, we are going to find 60 out of 360 multiplied by 222. Okay, so this we cancel out. Here is 1, here is a 6. Therefore, we can use 6 to divide 222. 6 into 22, we go 3 times, which is 18, remaining 4. 6 into 47, okay, 6 into 47, sorry, 42, we go 7 times. Correct answer is option C. All right. Therefore, the number of children that voted for Karat is 37 children. Let's go to question number 17. A train left at 10:20. It arrived at 11:15. How long did the journey take in minutes? 11 to 10, 11 to 15, subtract 10:20. Okay, let's do it. Borrow 1 from here, put it here. That will be 60 minutes plus 15 will give us 75. That is when you borrow 1 hour and they come to the minute side, it becomes 60. Then you add the 15 already there, that becomes 75. So we subtract 20 from 75. That will give us 55. 10 subtract 10 is 0. So that means 55 minutes. Is it here? Yes, option B. We go to question number 18. Given the diagram, and you say, if the Z shape is reflected in the y-axis, what will be the new coordinates of point X? The new coordinate of point X. Okay, look at point X. What we are going to do is to know the coordinate first. So the coordinate is X is -2 and Y is 5. So it is like this. X comma Y is given as -2 comma 5. But when it is reflected on y-axis, what happens is that you multiply the value of x. That is, if you have the formula, it has a formula. If you reflect on y-axis, what will happen is that you are going to multiply x by -1, and then y will remain unchanged. When we do that here, we'll multiply -2 by -1. That is going to give us +2. And then y will remain unchanged. That is what will happen when you reflect it on y-axis. It is a formula. Therefore, from what we got, 2, 5, that should be option D. That is a correct option. We move on. Question number 19. It says, I took 4 hours to travel 240 miles. What was my average speed in miles per hour? Okay, that is just division, because speed is equal to distance over time, and that means 240 divided by 4. 4 into 24 will give us 6 into 0 is 0. So that is a 60 miles per hour. 60 miles per hour is a option B. All right, number 20. Number 20, this is now going to be, which of these is not a quadrilateral? Okay, quadrilateral are those ones that have 4 sides. If you count it, this is 4 sides, 4 sides, 4 sides, 4 sides, but this is 5 sides. So this one is a pentagon. So that is the answer. That is the option. Okay, option B. All right. In this paper 1 GL assessment, I want to take it bit by bit. So I have taken the first 20 questions. I will make another video from number 21 to number 35, 15 questions, and another video from number 20, from number 36 to number 50, so that it will be bit by bit and easy to watch. Thank you for watching. Please watch the next video from number 21. Bye.